it's Miss Beautynista here. So I know it's been a long time since I last did a tutorial with you guys, but today we're not doing a tutorial. Today I'm going to do a haul from the makeup show that I had the pleasure of attending this past Sunday. So for you guys that don't know, the makeup show is basically a pro event for professionals to come out, network, and buy a lot of makeup at a discounted price. Actually get to do some focus group where it's a lot of education going on, and it's a phenomenal event. If you're a makeup artist or if you're into makeup, it's definitely something you want to look into, and definitely go. I had an amazing time. It was my first time attending, and I got to meet quite a few people. I definitely got to meet Rennie Vasquez, as most of you guys know him, and a lot of other many makeup artists who personally inspire me. So I don't want to ramble on. So without further ado, I want to go ahead and get started with the things that I picked up. There is quite a bit of stuff here, so I'm going to talk fast, but at the same time trying to get through everything because I know you guys want to see. The show started at 9. I got there at 7:15 because I wanted to beat the line. Last year, apparently, the building was at maximum capacity, so I definitely wanted to make sure I got in there and got everything that I wanted on my list. So got there at 7:15 and sitting outside the building, and there comes Mr. James Vincent, who is huge in the industry. He was so very nice. Got to say hello to him, got a hug, got a kiss on the cheek. It was phenomenal. I also got to meet Mr. Aiden, who is just, oh God, he's so gorgeous. Very super talented. I actually didn't know of him until Instagram. He is phenomenal. So it was such an honor and a pleasure to meet to both of them before the show even started. And I got pictures with them that you guys probably have already seen at this point. But let me go ahead and get started. I don't want to ramble on about that because there's more other people that I met that I want to tell you about later on. So when you first get into the show, you get a wristband. And you also get a booklet here, and this booklet pretty much told you where the booths were. It told you, you know, a lot of their sponsors and everything is in this book. Honestly, I didn't even look at it. I had already had my map of all the booths printed out from the site, like literally the day that I bought my ticket, which was like 2 months ago. And I had my list prepared and I already knew where I was going. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started with my first stop. So the building is huge. It's held at the Metropolitan Pavilion, and the show was literally on mainly on the first 2 levels. They had other classes and education and things like that going on the other 3 levels. So the first stop was Miss Anastasia's Beverly Hills. And the bag is so cute. I really love the bag. It has like a little clamp here, which came in like handy, especially as you keep shopping through the show, because you end up with so many bags, and you know, some bags are open, but it was really cool. They had this little clamp on the bag where it closed, and it's actually pretty sturdy. So yeah, so the products that I picked up from the Anastasia Beverly Hills booth was the Brow Pro palette. Definitely have been wanting this palette for a while now. It's really great for a pro kit because it has all different brow colors in it that you would need for any client. I'm going to show you guys the inside of it. So this is the inside of it. It has every brow color possible that you could use for a client. And down here is actually the brow primer, but every color in it, I mean, I personally like, I was loving the dip brow, the pomade, but I definitely love the powder better. I didn't think I would like the powder better, but I love it. I've been using the Ebony the past 2 days, and I absolutely love it. So I'm definitely going to be, this is definitely going to be an asset to my kit. Definitely the holy grail for eyebrow. And I think this is originally $85 in the store, and I think I got it for $60. So saved, what's that, 15, 20 bucks? something like that. Yeah, anyway, it's a savings. And I also picked up the Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown, which was what I was using initially. But now that I've been using the powder, I don't know what I'm going to do with this now. I don't know, maybe sell it. I have no idea, but I'm not going to be using it now. I don't know. I might just throw it in my kit. Who knows? But I'm so glad I made the smart decision to go to Anastasia's booth first, because word quickly spread it throughout the show. Like within an hour, there was a serious wait in the line, sorry, just to pay. Like you literally have to go up and select what you want. Like after you swatch some things or whatever, they gave you, and I believe I still have my order form in this bag just so I can show you guys. They give you an order form like this, and there's everything on here on this form is what they have for sale at the show at the Anastasia booth. And you can see that I had circled I wanted the brow pro palette and I wanted the Dip Brow Pomade. And literally, like after I chose my stuff, within like 5 minutes I had paid for my stuff and I was on to the next booth. But like an hour after I had made my purchases, there was a 45-minute to an hour wait in line just to pay for your stuff at the Anastasia booth. So I'm so glad I made the decision to go there first, get my stuff, get out of line, on to the next one. And ironically, like that kind of happened quickly with a few other booths. Like I know with Crown Brush and like a few other booths, but I was still on the second floor, wanting to hit up those booths, and then after the second floor I was going to the first and just staying there. Got my Anastasia. I'm happy. So the second stop I made was at Dillium Tools. You guys have to forgive me. I have like a lot of bags around me, and I'm doing the best I can to get everything in order here, in the order in which I bought them. So I stopped by Dillium Tools, and the bee is silent. I thought that was kind of cute. So yeah, so let me show you guys these beautiful brushes that I got. They had an awesome sale at their booth. They had like all their sets of brushes like discounted. I actually got the 12-piece, the antibacterial set. It's just the eye set. I got it, I think it was $30. I think it's $30, and I think the set is originally like $45, I think. I might be wrong. I just know what I paid for it. But I think the percentage off might have been 20 or 30%, something like that. But I got the eye set here. There's 12 brushes in here for the eyes. I actually just like recently tried the Dillium brushes for the first time, and I love them. And so what I decided to do was get more of the eye brushes from them, and try them out. I'm sure I'll love them. And then later I'll probably buy some face brushes, but I have so many face brushes right now that like my favorite brushes to use are on the eyes. So got this set, and I thought it was pretty cool that along any brush set that you bought, they gave you this brush roll belt that automatically came free with the brushes. You didn't have to pay for it. So I thought that was pretty cool, and it has the Dillium logo on it, and looks like you can fit a fair amount of brushes in here. The pack I have is 12, but it looks like you can definitely fit more than 12 brushes in here. So very exciting. That was fun. Appreciated that. I was definitely looking forward to the freebies. Like I heard like last year, like they was definitely giving out a lot of freebies and stuff to people if you bought, I don't know, like a certain amount at the booth, or maybe you were just there at the right time, which is pretty cool. So I'm really excited about that set. And a lot of the stuff that I'm showing you guys, like I've just kind of browsed at it, but I really haven't like used it. So this is like, I'm opening it up with you guys for the first time also. So that was all I got from Dillium Tools. And the next stop was Violet Voss. Now they wasn't even on my list of things to get, let alone stop at the booth. But I have to tell you, soon as I was walking away from Dillium Tools booth, the glitters that were sitting on the booth, like you can literally see them from a mile away. And I had to stop. And so I did. And they had these beautiful glitters there on the table, along with some other things that they were selling. But the glitters are absolutely gorgeous. And not only that, it's a fair amount that you get in the glitter in the tubes. I'm trying to open this up for you guys while I'm talking. But I picked up 2 glitters because it is my first time using Violet Voss. My favorite glitters to use are Eye Candy, which is actually what I'm sporting right now. But I did pick up a couple of the Violet Voss glitters. I'm not really sure if you guys can see this, but it's really pretty. It's like a peachy color. The name of it is called Electric Love. It's like a mix between like tangerine and peach. It's really pretty. Maybe I should take this off so you guys can like really see it. But the glitters were gorgeous. I mean, they were just the way the ceiling lights were hitting them was just it was like, how can you not buy those glitters? Look at this. It's gorgeous. I don't know if it's like glistening like the way it was in me, but it's really nice. Can I see it? Okay. So there's the first glitter that I got. And I really wanted to pick up more, but it wasn't on my list of stuff that I needed to get. And I did not want to go in there and go crazy. And I knew a part of me would anyway. But I at least wanted to have some kind of damage control. But here's the other one. This is Raven. Very, very pretty glitter. You guys see? Hopefully I'm holding it up in the camera angle really good. Okay. All right, the videographer says I am. Okay. So yeah, I picked up those 2 glitters from Violet Voss, and I'm really excited about trying those. And I also saw something else that I really wanted from them. So adorable. So I know a lot of makeup artists have like the hats and the chains that say makeup artists on them. I don't know. I kind of feel crazy when I have on big jewelry. I don't know. You know, like T-Pain has the big chain and stuff. I don't know. That stuff's not appealing to me. But anyway. So I fell for the hype and I got a chain. Yeah. But it's so adorable though. It's a really thick chain. And here's the pin. It says makeup artist on it. And what I really love about it, I actually didn't know this till I opened up the package, but you can actually wear it like on your shirt as a pendant. It doesn't necessarily have to go on the chain, so it's versatile, which I really love that, because I don't really know if I want to wear the big chain. Maybe not. I don't know. It depends on what my mood is for the day. But I really like the pen. It's really cute. There's like a little pink bow here on the corner, little lipstick and brush. Really cute. I really love it. So got that. I think it was $25. Yeah, I think it was $25 for the both. They came together. So I got that, and I think the Violet Voss glitters, I think they were 4 for $25, or they were 6 individually, or 4 for $25. So I just got the 2, you know, just to try them out. I'm sure I'm gonna love them, but like I said, I did have a budget and I didn't want to go too crazy. So that was that from Violet Voss. And my next stop was Lady Moss. I definitely knew I wanted to stop there because I had saw another YouTube video, because I was watching YouTube videos too before I actually went to the show, to kind of get a feel of what it was going to be like, and what, you know, how the booths are going to be. And I had heard that Lady Moss was like lash heaven, and it was literally a huge table full of lashes, stacked with lashes, you know, thick lashes, big lashes, short lashes, long lashes. It was just lash heaven. So I bought 2 stacks actually. I bought 1243s of the red cherry lashes, and I bought a stack of 12 of the 415s, which are like 2 of my favorite sets of lashes. I actually just like recently put in an order of lashes from Arcade House, so like I really didn't need like a buku of lashes, but I definitely wanted to get some at the discount rate that they had. I think I got both. I think I got these stacked both stacks for 20 bucks. I think that's right. Yeah, I got them for $20 for both stacks of lashes. So these are my 415s and these are my 43s. I actually thought I got another stack. I don't know, maybe I did, who knows. I have a lot of stuff. There might be another stack in here somewhere. And then I was super excited. So the guy was bagging my lashes, and look what they had. Oh my god. So I don't know if you guys have heard about these LA Girl lip paints. OMG, they had the whole freaking set, the whole set, and I'm like I definitely didn't know they was gonna have them. And it wasn't on my list of things to get, but guess what? I got them. I got all 6. I didn't get 1 or 2, I got all 6. And it was $20 for all 6. Well worth it, well worth it. I've only actually swatched one of them because I forget who it was on Instagram. Someone had swatched all of them. They were so gorgeous. They're very similar to the Too Faced Melted I think they actually have lip lacquers. I might be wrong. Maybe it is lip glosses. I don't know. But they're very similar. Like, even the packaging is very similar to the Too Faced. I don't have any of the Too Faced melted lip glosses, but these things are super pigmented. I only actually opened one. Like, these things still have the seal on them. Like, when I tell you guys that, like, I really haven't been through everything because it was such a long day on Sunday at the show. And then having to get back to Philadelphia, like, it was just exhausting. I had a lot of fun, but it was exhausting. But here's one that I can swatch for you. It's the orange one that I actually opened. The colors are amazing. The payoff is awesome. Look at that. Like, and that's not even, like, that's literally just like a swatch. Like, it's not like I pounded it on there. Look at that. It's amazing. I'm definitely going to be doing some videos in the near future with these. Maybe I'll swatch them all for you guys, or better yet, just do a tutorial where I apply all of them so you guys can see them. But I'm super excited I got them. And yeah, all 6 for 20 bucks. I don't really know how much they are individually, but who cares? All 6 for $20. That's a steal to me. All right, so that was it for the Lady Moss booth. And that was the last booth that I was going to go to on the second floor. And I was on my way out, and of course this really sweet lady stopped me at this booth. They really didn't have much there. Like, honestly, I didn't even know what they were selling at first. I think they were still setting up, but they were selling, come to find out, the Fanta Boulash. There are people who cannot wear eyelashes because they're sensitive to the glue. I hope I'm saying this right. I'm probably saying it wrong, but it's the Fanta Boulash. Fanta Boulash. They sell like the clear strips for lashes. So it's like an alternate. It's a great alternate to the actual like duo glue or the lash adhesive. It's literally just like a strip, a clear strip. And I was a little hesitant at first because I'm like, that probably won't stick as well, but she definitely proved me wrong. She gave me an awesome demonstration. She put the strip on the back of her hand and took a pair of lashes. Matter of fact, I think they were red cherry lashes, and she stuck it, and they were on there. Like, I tried to pull them from her hand. They were on there. Like, this stuff is legit. It's definitely legit. So I purchased a 30-day supply from her, and I think this was $12. Yeah, it was $12 for a 30-day supply. So I said, what the heck? The lady was really sweet, and I said, you know what? Sure enough, I'm probably going to come across a client that can't wear the duo glue, so this would be a great alternate to have, and it's definitely going in my kit. So I'm definitely excited about trying these. But yeah. Okay, so after I left the second floor, went on to the first floor, and my first stop was the Inglot booth. So I definitely want to go and create a Freedom palette from their Freedom system. And the booth was so freaking crowded that I literally like had to elbow through. I wasn't rude, but I had to get through there. But so here's the palette that I created. I'm not gonna go through like all the numbers and the colors and stuff, but this was the palette that I created there. I think the palette, the colors I think were like 5 or 6 each, but if you put them in the palette, it was like 14. And I think the palette was 65. And I also picked up one of their loose pigment powders. This is $2.14. The pigments are like super pigmented. Look at it, like super pigmented. So excited about working with that. And my next stop after that was OCC, Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics. Very super crowded as well. Of course, I just went there for the lip tars. And I picked up this beautiful purple and Roller Girl. The lip tars were $10 each. I think they're originally $18, some places $22. I think in Sephora. Traffic, it's this really pretty yellow. Love this. And then the next one is RX, which is a really pretty blue. And then I picked up this stain gloss called Dawn. I had no intentions of getting it. The girl at the booth was absolutely gorgeous. She had a beautiful pearly dewy look to her face. It was beautiful. And I'm like, I asked her, I said, what is on your face? And she picked up the Dawn and was like, I just like literally patted all over my face and it gives her a dewy look. It was gorgeous. So I got it. And then after that, so I was supposed to be going to the Kevin Aquan booth, and guess who I run into? Mr. Rennie Vasquez. He literally was like walking towards me, and I'm walking towards him, and I'm looking like, oh my God, is that Rennie Vasquez? Yes, it was him. He was so very sweet. Talked to him, told him, you know, he inspired me, of course, gave him the whole speech. I was very nervous. He was very down to earth, very humble. Took a picture, very sweet guy. And that was that. Just very humble. So really excited about meeting him and having that picture. And yeah. And after that, so my next stop was supposed to be Kevin Aquan. Well, I got so sidetracked by meeting Rennie that I didn't make it to the Kevin Aquan booth. So I ended up going to Alcon. I hope I said that right. So I ended up going to the Alcon booth and picked up a few things there. First of all, picked up the beauty blenders. So they had the airport set. There's 2 beauty blenders in here, and there is the solid cleaner at the bottom. And this was $40. And when you bought this, you also got an extra beauty blender. You got a black one. I actually used this today. Believe it or not, I didn't have a beauty blender till the show. I just didn't want to spend $20 on a blender, but I'm so glad I bought it. Like, I used it today. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Especially the black one. So I'll probably put the pink ones in my kit and keep the black one for myself. But yeah, so those are beauty blenders. Got Scandinavia, the makeup setting spray. I have a few weddings coming up, so I definitely wanted to add the bridal spray to my kit. I have the regular original setting spray, but with the weddings coming up, I said, oh my God, I definitely want to add the bridal to the kit. So I got the Scandinavia. This is like the holy grail of setting sprays. I actually love it better than the Urban Decay. I have oily skin, so I don't know, the Urban Decay is just not strong enough for me, but I know it works for a lot of other people. And I got this JO hand refresher, the sanitizer, which is great to have if you're a pro makeup artist. You know, when you get a lot of stuff, gunk, bacteria, things on your hand, it's great to keep them sanitized, keep them clean. So really excited about having this in my kit. And the last thing I picked up from them was some duo glue. This was like, I think $4 or $5 for the duo glue. And I think this hand sanitizer, I think was $6 or $7. And oh, there's one more thing in here. Oh, a spatula. So I paid like $3 for this, I think. Yeah, I think I paid like $3 for it. For that, and the Scandinavia spray for the bridal, $20, I think. And of course, I already said this was 40, right? So that was what I picked up from Alcone. Very busy booth as well. And after I left that booth, I realized that I was supposed to be in my class. So I was like 10 minutes late. I had registered for a class called Prep and Prime, and I literally had to run up the stairs after I left the Alcone booth to get to my class. And it was a 45-minute class on Prep and Prime, and honestly, I wasn't like super impressed. I didn't learn anything that I didn't know already. I kind of expected more, but I guess for $25, it's not like you're getting a, you know, Beat Face Honey and Rennie V kind of education lesson class. So, but it was a class. She presented a lot of products to us that was actually been sold at the show. But I could have used the $25 to get something else. But what are you going to do? You live and you learn. So, next stop after the class, I went down to find the Embryolisse booth. And I have heard... I just hit myself in the lip. I have heard so much about the cream concentrate. It is supposed to be a phenomenal moisturizer, and I picked it up and I've actually tried it already. I love it. The texture is phenomenal. It doesn't have like a super strong scent. It's very light, and I love it. Super glad I have it. It's going in my kit. It was originally, I think the retail price was $28, and they were selling the I think this is the full size tube, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is the full size tube. They sold it for $22. So I was happy about that. And then on my way leaving the Embryolisse, I wanted to stop at Nigel's Emporium. The line was so long. It was so long just to pay. There was a 40-minute wait in the line to pay. I wasn't standing in the line. By this time, I'm getting so exhausted, so overstimulated from everything going on in the show, meeting people, taking pictures. There was so much going on. There easily could have been like a few thousand people in the building. So I kept it moving. Didn't make it to Crown Brushes either. The line was so long. They had a very long table in the back of the building. It was very, very long. So I didn't get around to them. But I did get to Graftobian. I definitely had their new Luxe Cashmere setting powders on my list, which I'm super glad I picked up. This is one of them. This is the Pecan Pie. I bought this one for myself. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's supposed to be better than the Ben Nye powders. I love Ben Nye, but I really love these two. And I also got the translucent one, which is called Coconut Cream. I thought the names of these were really cute. And so when I bought those two, the lady was really nice enough to give me a free sample tube of the banana cream pie, which is supposed to be like the Ben Nye's banana powder. Hence the name Banana Cream Pie. So it's a decent size sample for me to use. I have yet to use it, but yeah, I've already used my pecan pie and I love it, love it, love it, love it. It's so soft. I used it today actually, so very excellent to set your concealer with. So after I left the Graftobian booth, I walked around like 2 or 3 times looking for the Perry and Spirit booth. Like, I could not find it, and I started thinking, well, maybe they didn't come to the show. Maybe I just read my program wrong, but they were like literally in the corner, like where you couldn't even see them. They were towered over by MAC's booth, which of course had a million people flocking around it. I did not go to the MAC booth because I live like 20 minutes from MAC. I just was not, you know, gonna waste my time in that line. And then besides that, the pro discount for MAC is 40%. They was giving a 30% off discount at the show. So, and they did not even have everything there. They brought very limited supplies. But anyway, on to Perry and Spirit. So I've tried many brush cleaners, but none of them comes close to the Perry and Spirit. None of them. Love this stuff. Like, excellent for spot cleaning, like big photo shoots, huge weddings, you know, multiple facials you have to do at one time. It's excellent for quick spot cleaning. Your brushes are not wet. They dry literally within 10 seconds. I love it. So I got this 16-ounce bottle. I got this smaller spray bottle, just 2 ounces, which will go in my kit. And I got this jar. I never knew anything about the jar. She did a wonderful demonstration where literally if you clean, like if you have like gunk or anything on your brush, like if you're using a mixing medium, well, all you have to do is put a little bit of solution in here, swatch it against this this little plastic kind of strainer here, and literally all the gunk falls to the bottom of the jar and your brush comes out spotless. I was sold. So I wanted all three. They actually had a special going on. I got all three for 25 bucks. And the lady was so nice that she actually threw in a couple of brush wipes for me. So I'm super excited about using the brush cleaner. This is the best brush cleaner. And right beside the Perry and Spirit was Eye Candy Cosmetics. I love eye candy. I did not stop there to buy glitters. I actually stopped there to talk to the people at the booth about their glitters and let them know I love them. And I got the new black one and Black Bart. The black glitter they have called Licorice is really not that great. It's really not like a solid black. So this is the new black. It's really nice. The lady was really nice to give it to me. I thought it was pretty dope. I'm definitely going to try a look with this like very soon. It's been newly added to the collection, so that's that. And then after that, as I left the eye candy booth, I stopped at the Beautylish booth because I wanted to look at the Wayne Goss brushes. They were super expensive. I really did not want to spend $60 for 2 brushes, but I did look at them. I did feel them, and they were so soft, and the shapes and you know, the angles in which he created them, I think he did an excellent job, but the price was just completely out of my range. But after that, I moved on. And stopped at the Friends Beauty booth, which was also swamped, but I stopped there because Denise was there. Her Instagram is Makeup by Denise. She was there. I got a photo with her. She was super sweet, and oh my gosh, she's gorgeous. So much more gorgeous in person than she even is on Instagram. I mean, the pictures really do her no justice. Her and Aiden were working the Friends booth, and got to speak with them, take a picture with her, and that kind of like was winding down my buying spree at the show. My budget was $500. I had already spent like $550, so it was time for me to move on out the door. And walked around a little bit, took some pictures, got to meet more people, and on the way out I stopped at the Powder Group and picked up the On Makeup magazine, which I know you guys probably seen. A lot of people have this magazine, but it's, you know, it's pretty cool. It just has like, you know, information here, different makeup artists, sponsors, group, brands, the whole nine. So I've breezed through this a little bit. Really haven't looked at it, but I definitely will. But that pretty much sums up my trip to the show. I had an amazing time. I definitely will be going back next year, most definitely. Probably taking more money. There was just so many different brands, so many things that you could buy, get for your kid. I was really disappointed in Black Up. I do have to say that. They were not offering a discount. Everything was full price, so I was really disappointed about that, but what are you gonna do? The girl did give me a card for 40% off that expires on Friday, so hopefully I'll be able to use it. So that sums it up. I had an amazing time. You guys definitely should go, and there'll be more tutorials coming in the future using all these things. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you soon.